Hey everyone, back tuning into today's Mediumrange weekend forecast for today's video. As always on a Saturday, you can have a detailed look at the weather for the week ahead. Very complicated week's weather coming up with a complete flip on what we normally get. Got high pressure sitting to the north and low pressure to the south this week, which is a big reversal on our general pattern. So winds are going to be in from the east. It means that the north and west probably going to get the driest conditions, with the south and east at risk of the wettest conditions through the course of the week. And all focus on Bank Holiday Monday, which has been proving a headache for many, many days now. The rain potential for the east is actually being upgraded over recent model runs. So it does look as though the east, and particularly the southeast, could get a very wet day, I'm afraid, on Bank Holiday Monday. I'll talk you through the detail in a second. But before I get on with the weekend broadcast, just to say about the ads at Gasworthy, so links to articles on all of the pages. Have a browse widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. Thanks very much for doing that. There's video ads on most of the pages. Say own out content when you watch them and close back up again. Helps to pay for our website. The websites we're using for the weekend forecast coming from the weatheroutlook.com and weathercent.d, and you can find the link to both websites on the links page. So let's just get on with it. And the radar picture showing a mainly dry scene across the country at the moment. We've got a few showers in the far west and one or two showers which already look quite heavy developing down in the southeast. These will become more widespread through the south during the course of today. Here's today's toxic pressure chart, and it's a good representation of the topsy-turvy weather that I was talking about. Very unusual flip around on what we normally get, which is westerlies in this country. Well, we've got easterlies today and for the weekend, with high pressure to the north over Scandinavia and going out towards Iceland and Greenland, with low pressure underneath it down through the south, particularly around France, and then going in towards Spain and Portugal as well. So temperatures for today are going to be reaching a fairly warm 22 in the southeast. That's 72 Fahrenheit as we drag in some quite warm air from off the continent. But we will have these showers breaking out in the south. They could be heavy and thundery for southern parts of the country, particularly through Wales, southwest England, down through those southern counties and then into the southeast. They may get as far north as the South Midlands. Further north of that, a lot of dry weather with sunny spells coming through. It can be, as I say, quite warm today. Temperatures widely into the upper teens Celsius, maybe below 20 Celsius, so somewhere around 17 to 20 quite widely. And as I say, in the south we could go as high as 22 being 72 Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, those showers will rumble on for a time into the ceiling, but they'll generally die out overnight, with most parts becoming dry, have clear spells. Temperatures will go quite cool, actually, down into single figures, so drop it to around 5 to 10 Celsius with a fairly fresh feel tonight. Moving through into Sunday, this low pressure developing across Germany is giving us all of the headaches for Bank Holiday Monday, but it means we'll tighten the isobars, but winds will pick up down in the south and the southeast tomorrow, which will drag in more cloud from the east. So most places will get off to a dry start with sunny spells. We'll keep plenty of sunny spells going in the north. Further south, we'll probably have an increase in cloud through the course of the afternoon, especially in the southeast, with that cloud moving in from off the North Sea. That will dampen down the showers though, so actually it's going to be a mostly dry day across the country tomorrow. There could be a few heavy showers breaking out across Ireland and western Scotland, but the bulk of the country should stay dry and fine for Sunday. Temperatures will be a little bit lower, still pleasantly warm, but a little bit lower than today, with temperatures generally ranging from around 15 to 19 degrees, something like that. And then we have all of those problems on Bank Holiday Monday, as this area of low pressure is increasingly moving in from the east. Let's deal with the north and west first of all. So Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, Wales, southwest England, going to be mainly dry with sunny spells. Further east, so through the Midlands, in towards Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, down into East Anglia, South East England, there will be cloud increasing through the course of the day. There'll be outbreaks of rain setting in down the east coast through the course of Monday morning, and those outbreaks of rain will probably push further inland during the course of Monday afternoon. Now, some of this rain could be very heavy on Monday afternoon, particularly through Lincolnshire, Yorkshire and East Anglia. There could be some really wet weather setting in through the course of Monday afternoon. So if you're off to the East Coast tomorrow, Skegness, Yarmouth, on Bank Holiday Monday, I should say, do take a rain mac and a brolly with you, because it could be really quite wet. Temperatures with this rain in the east going to be quite cold as well, so only around 14 or 15 Celsius, and the easterly wind will be picking up, perhaps reaching gale force down the east coast by the end of the day. So really quite unpleasant conditions in the east. The west and northwest will be significantly warmer, with temperatures there up to around 18 or 19 Celsius. So places like Blackpool, Western-super-Mare, down towards Cornwall, Devon, those are going to be the places to go this Bank Holiday Monday, getting the best of the weather. West is best this Bank Holiday Monday. Now, we start working week on Tuesday with low pressure still close to the south of the country, so it's going to be an unsettled day. We'll have outbreaks of rain across many parts of the country overnight, Monday into Tuesday. Tuesday could get off to quite a wet start in all places. The worst of the persistent rain should die away through the morning, but then heavy showers could break out on Tuesday afternoon. That particularly so down into the south and the southeast, where there could be thunderstorms, certainly thundery showers possible on Tuesday afternoon. Fairly strong winds as well through northern England in particular. Temperatures will not be anything to write home about, somewhere between around, say, 14 and 18 Celsius, depending on sunshine, but if you get the downpours, it'll be really quite a cool day. Moving through into Wednesday, and we keep a general scenario going, which is high pressure blocking to the north, low pressure is down to the south and the east. So I would think for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, there'll be a fair amount of dry weather with sunny spells. Further south of that, we'll have a mix of sunshine and showers, and again, the showers could be quite heavy, maybe even thundery, across parts of southern and southeastern England. Temperature between around 15 and 20 degrees. Thursday probably finds that high pressure starting to reach down across the country a little bit from Iceland. So I would have thought there'll be more in way of dry weather. Expect a fair amount of cloud still in the east and the southeast, maybe enough to produce some shower, but I would think a fair amount of dry weather on Thursday. Excuse me, with temperatures ranging from around 15 to 20. And then Friday, it's all going rather slack, but high pressure is still blocking around Iceland, still keeping the areas of low pressure in the Atlantic. So the wind remains from the east. It means east there is probably getting quite a lot of cloud, as will the south. The best of the sunny spells in the north and the west. Again, I would have thought there'll be a fair amount of dry weather, but showers can't be ruled out in the south and east. Temperatures probably somewhere between around 15 and 20, but it will be quite cool, I would have thought, on the east coast with the temperature coming in, or the wind coming in off the North Sea. Temperatures will be lower there. And then as far as next weekend is concerned, it looks as though high pressure is going to increasingly ridge in from the south. So more in way of sunshine, we cut off that easterly wind, and as a result, temperatures will probably start to lift up. So it could turn warm next weekend, with temperatures going back into the low to maybe even mid-20s Celsius in the south by Sunday. That's a little bit speculative, but that's the way things are trending at the moment. Finally, having a look at the charts from the weather outlook, so you can see weather in your area over the coming week. A lot of dry weather coming through for today with sunny spells, but these showers will break out, particularly in the south and southwest, where they could be quite heavy and thundery. Moving through into Sunday, a fair amount of dry weather, still a few showers around, but a lot of dry conditions. More in way of cloud though on Sunday, with showers in the west particularly. Moving into Bank Holiday Monday, well, here comes the rain into the east of the country. Some of it could be quite heavy through parts of Lincolnshire, the East Midlands, East Anglia and South East England as well. West is best on Bank Holiday Monday for the dry and fine conditions. Showers or longer spells of rain and fairly cool temperatures on Tuesday. And then moving into Wednesday and Thursday, we could still have some showers, especially in the south, with the north and west getting the driest of the weather. Temperatures becoming quite warm again. And then we end the week on Friday, still with a risk of showers in the south. The north, central northern parts of the country always getting the best of the dry weather. and the temperatures will be fairly warm in the sunshine. If you're under the showers or on the east coast with the onshore wind coming off the North Sea, it's not going to feel that warm. So it's a complicated week's weather coming up again, so I hope you're able to follow it all. In summary, it looks like we're going to be seeing showers or longer spells of rain in the south and the east, but driest weather always in the north and west. Winds are in from the east, so it'll be eastern parts that have the greatest risk of cloud and showers at the coolest temperatures, but warmest weather will be in the west. And big focus, of course, on Bank Holiday Monday, where the east and southeast could turn very wet on Monday afternoon. That's it for now, and thanks very much for watching.